Hey friends, how's it going? Y'all, we are going to do the back side of my lemonade sign tonight. And I'll do my best to read your comments, but we're outside, so you may hear birds, trucks, cars. I don't know what you're going to hear. But I needed a place to spread out. As y'all are hopping on, say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. And look, I thought this might prompt me to clean my porch off tomorrow. If y'all see it all, you know, with bird feathers and mulch and everything's, I mean, it's like, it needs a spring cleaning. Oh my goodness. How's everybody doing? Hopefully, I've got to get to where y'all can see me. Well, let me get this out to the broadcast channel and I'll show you the sign and then we'll get started. And this is like it's gonna look really cool. It's a porch leaner and it's gonna be red, white, and blue. And I think you're gonna like it. You let me know. Let me get this out to the broadcast channel. And y'all tell me how your weekend's been. Oh my goodness. It was so nice tonight. I had to come outside. I got to get this computer so I can see y'all and see me. Hopefully, oh, there we are. Okay. Let me see if I can get to the comments. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, no, I'm not doing this side. I'm going to flip it over and do the other side. Okay. So, I did this. I don't know if it was last year or year before. Y'all remember this one? Anyway, I'm going to flip it over. And if you want the supplies, you can comment door. And this was just a board that I had. So now I'm going to use it to, and I'm going to use, I don't know if these are both good or not, but I'm going to paint it white, and then we're going to do patriotic. That way I can use it all the time on either side. Y'all, I might have to hit this on the ground. Oh, there we go. And I'm going to wet my dauber a little bit. I hope I remember to clean this. Hey, Evie. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Nona. Nona's in the studio. Okay. Y'all, this is so big. I'm just going to sprinkle some. You could totally paint this with chalk paste if you wanted to. But I'm just going to grab some of my, for some reason. Hey, Cindy. All right, so we're just painting this. And I'm going to try not to do anything to disturb the front, because like I said, I like to use the lemonade side too. And I was telling Jenny yesterday, hopefully, can y'all hear me okay? I was telling Jenny yesterday, let me see. For some reason, my screen, I can see the comments. Hey, Kay. Let me refresh this. Now, all we're doing right now is painting white. Y'all can see that, right? Hopefully you can. Look, I got Stella's chair and a pillow and all kinds of stuff supporting this. Okay. So I'm just, I might have put too much. If I did, I'm going to scoop some off. But anyway, I want to keep the other side, the lemonade sign, just like it is. But I just wanted to put one coat of white on this side. And like if you type the word door, I measured this to give you the dimensions. But you might have like a leftover board. This one's probably a half an inch thick. You could probably get one at Lowe's. But I think it was like 8 inches by 48 or 49 inches. I think I got just the right amount of paint on here. And I'm just going to do one coat, because y'all know I'm the one coat wonder, right? Y'all be sure to sprinkle this out. Let's get some of our crafty friends on here with us. I'm just going to smooth this out. I may have gotten a tad too much, but it's okay. And this one's going to be a leaner. When I have it with the lemonade sign, I had some rope stapled to the back, so I'll have to come up with some other idea for that. Let's get this dry. Oh, I can't see y'all's comments. Look, y'all. Okay. There's Nancy and Melissa. Hey, Judy. I don't know if y'all can even see me. Hopefully you can. But anyway, we're just getting all of our patriotic stuff done. Y'all, I mean, y'all, it's already May the 4th. Isn't that crazy? Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Patty. Thanks for sprinkling, Donna. And I was like hoping that this would dry quicker outside. Plus, I needed a big space. Good evening, Patricia. But this will dry pretty quick. And I can just see y'all's comments. Thanks for sprinkling. Hey, Linda. Oh, Danette, thank you for the stars. I really appreciate it. I told Barry, I said, I'm going to go live from the back porch. And he said, really? And I said, yeah, y'all, it is so nice. It's not hot. It's very cool. And like I said, I was hoping that this would dry quicker, but maybe I need it to be hotter out here. Hey, you caught me live. Sue, my Sunday was good. How was yours? How was y'all Saturday and Sunday? All of our grands that live here in Tennessee were over today. Thank you, Vicki, for sharing the love. Oh, good. Melissa says she can see me. Look, I don't like my profile because I've got, you know, some... I like groceries. So, you know, I got a little extra padding right here. Hey, Patty. It's drying pretty quick. Look, do y'all have any questions while we're drying this? I was going to tell y'all, if any of you have been thinking about becoming a designer, right now you can join for $10, and there's a link. Like whenever you type the word door, it goes to your messages. But anyway, we've got a special on becoming a designer. If you want to join for $10, you can do that. Or we've got a designer kit that's $49, I think, for US. And 60 something for Canadian. I don't even know if y'all knew that we have Canadian designers too. Y'all, yesterday we were outside sitting out here and we saw a little baby robin, and its mama was like zooming in on us. We weren't going to do anything. I mean, it looked fairly big. I would say that it was more of a toddler than a baby. But that was pretty cool. And then I have seen her flying around here quite a bit today. Y'all can see that this was, I've like recycled this board a couple of times. Hey Sheila, hey Kay. But y'all, don't y'all love the lemonade sign on the other side? I am so glad we had that transfer. I don't know if it was last year or a year before, but it was one of my favorites. Because y'all know I love lemons, strawberries, watermelons, peaches. Hey Kim. Carmela, just type the word door and you'll get everything I'm using tonight. Hey Ruth. Ruth, it's been a while since I've seen you. How are you? Y'all, this down here feels pretty dry. Just want to make sure it's good and dry. Hey Victoria. Kim, you just got your peanuts on Saturday? Awesome. I like all things fruit, Sue. I like to eat them, and I like to decorate with them. I like to craft with them. Hey, Brenda. Darlene, thank you so much. Darlene says she likes my projects. And look, if y'all have any questions about being a designer, once you click on that link, scroll down to the bottom, there's like frequently asked questions where you can find out like how you earn, what it takes to be a designer, you know, all of those things. And I've been doing this since 2018, and I've been blogging since 2010. And I love sharing ideas. And when I saw the transfers, how they make such a nice professional design, I knew I had to get in on it. Hey, Kim. Oh, thank you. Kim said this patio is beautiful. Listen, Kim, I'm glad you can't see up close. It is dirty. It's like there's pollen, there's grass clippings, there's all kinds of stuff. We love it out here, but it's time for our spring cleaning, and it's May. It feels late. Like we are spring cleaning. This was like where I had a lot of that piled on there. I'm going to lightly sand this too because it feels a little rough, which I'm fine with that. But I brought my sanding block out here. I just want to smooth out the paint. But I don't want to damage the other side. And if you're just hopping on, this is what's on the other side. So I'll keep this on here and use it, you know, whenever I want to, when it's not patriotic season. Don't y'all love like double-sided projects? I do. I'm sorry if that's loud. I just want to get a little bit of that roughness off. Okay. And y'all, Barry is so excited. You know, about once a year, we do a club that can go more of a manly direction. He loves that workshop May transfer. All right, I am going to wax this lightly, just a little bit. But anyway, he's ready for a t-shirt with that May transfer. And you know, whether it's for your husband, you know, anybody's got a workshop. I mean, I consider myself having a workshop. Oh, I know, Marcia said it's already Mother's Day. Yes, next weekend. All right, here's the transfer I'm using. It's really big. It's you know, it's as big as the table, just about. I'm trying to see. And I'm actually going to trim it. I'm going to put the stars at the top and then the welcome to our home kind of in the middle, but I'll do the stars first. And I'm going to trim it, and I'm gonna kind of use this as my guide. Let me see. Yeah. This could even fit on a little bit bigger board. Oh yeah, look, if you're a Perks member and you're loving it, then that is where you need to be. We have the Perks member for membership for anybody that wants to grab stuff at a discount. And look, this has a lot of open screen, so I'm not going to fuzz it. And I'll tell you what, see, you can see through it. So there's not like a whole lot of sticky there. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do my stars first. I'm going to scoop this down. I need to see. Oh, Kathy, I did the May transfer on Friday, I believe. All right, so I'm going to take the stars up here, up to the top. Then I'm going to put my welcome home, then I'll put my stripes. I think. That's what I told myself I was doing. Because then I figure I can put Let me think about this now. I could put the bow towards the middle. Y'all ever, like, I think that'll be fine. Don't y'all? Alright, so I'm going to do this background in cadet. It's beautiful. It's so pretty. Let me make sure I got that straight. And like I said, y'all, that's a lot of open screen. So it's only sticking where the stars are. So I'm going to try to start on one end. Don't those birds sound awesome? And hey, for this project, I almost need to scoot it up just a little bit. I want the color to go all the way to the top. Now when you do these, make sure you press them down well. You know, so you don't have any bubbles in it. And it's already kind of got like a rustic look to it. There we go. And what I mean by press it down well so you don't have any bubbles. And I'm going to just start down here and go towards the top. And this is a big one. You could totally put this on a table runner. All kinds of places. Oh no, am I frozen? I've got good internet out here. But you never know. So I'm squeezing it all the way. And I put it like a container of, sometimes I put like the packets of paste. It is so nice outside. And the temperature, I mean, it's kind of cool. I've even got on long sleeves. I'm just going to squeegee off any extra. And then I may lift that. But y'all, look how pretty that's looking. But you want to lift it while it's wet. And that board was dry, dry, dry. And what happens is, you want to lift it while it's wet so you don't pull up any of your paste inside your screen. If you've ever had that happen, you know what I'm talking about. And I did a Mother's Day project, and I have forgotten to post it, so I'll try to remember to post it tomorrow. Whoops. All right. Now I always get my extra off and put it back into my container. Let's see. I have a little spot right there. Let's see how this looks. Y'all, isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. You can see how fast it is. If you want to make one for all your friends and family, you totally can. Alright, I'm gonna use, because I don't want to get any of this cadets. In fact, I better move this over. You know, do y'all ever, like, I had this thought in my mind. I was like, what if I do this in red and I forget what I'm doing? It was kind of like I was like, be careful. What do you suggest for reminding of the small packets? Sandy, I always cut them at an angle and put some tape over. And if you have any larger containers, I squeeze it into the larger containers that are that same color. And then whenever I get ready to use it, if it's a little bit dry, I put it on a plate, add a little water, and kind of mash it around. Isn't this blue gorgeous? So pretty. Hey, Trish. Oh, Trish, just type the word door, D-O-O-R, and in that information, there's a link to the club. Or you can type the word club, and I think you'll get a link like that too. Darlene, all the information, if you type the word door, I've got the size of the board, I've got everything that I'm using. I've got information on being a designer, being a Perks member, and being a club member. I try to get it all together. Look, I don't have myself together except in my crafting zone. Y'all know what I'm saying? I mean, at any moment, you can come to my house and you see I don't have it together. But when I'm creating a craft, I kind of try to have it together. I love that rustic look. What do y'all think? It's dry in most places. Hey, Kimberly. Are you just hopping on, girl? And like I said, we don't have a special that often for becoming a designer. You know, if you have thought about being like crafting as a profession and you're ready to commit, it's time. Oh, Shirley, where have you been, girl? I'm going to do the welcome to our home in teal. Not teal. This isn't teal. This is cadet. Y'all are crazy. Okay. So now I'm going to put this right here because that's dry. And you could put this at the top if you wanted to. Hey, Betty. Hey, Vicky. But yeah, you could totally put it at the top. I decided to put it in the middle. Look, I've got a little bit of cadet on my hands. Whoops, look at that. I am. That's what I do. It's such a deep, beautiful color. Okay. So let's get this. Hopefully I didn't get anywhere I don't need to. If I did, I'll have to touch it up. Won't I? Hopefully I did good. I put the backer sheet over there to protect it. I don't know if y'all saw that. Did y'all see me do that? Ta-da! See, I put the backer sheet on here so that it didn't get everywhere. I'm going to lay this over here. Okay, now we're going to do the stripes. Well, first let me dry this. You been inking all weekend? I love making shirts, don't you? The Barry's ready for me to make one with the club, the May Club. It says my tools, my rules, and he definitely has rules in his workshop. And look, this is something that I got around Christmas, but it's just got stars on it, and I love it. And I'm like, I'm using that. And what you can do, this is under a porch for me, but what you can do is spray it with like a clear Krylon spray. Oh, Renee, somebody said they had to go out and come back in. Okay. Now we're going to do our stripes. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to make them go all the way to the bottom, I think. Or maybe not. Let's see. Maybe I'll leave the same amount of space under this, like down here. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I'm trying to do the spacing the same. It'll be similar. Well, you know what I could do? I could put a piece of ribbon right there. Even my little stars. That's what I'm going to do. Y'all, you just give me so many ideas without even saying anything. And I'm going to use cherry. You could totally use candy apple. And then once again, this has a lot of open screen, so just make sure that it's pressed down well. Hey, Lisa. And then I'm using cherry, but you could use candy apple also. It's 5:10 in California. It is 7:11 here. 7:11. All right, here we go. And if you notice, I have a little more white space here than I do here. I could have brought that down, but because I didn't, I'm going to. And look, you don't have to put it all over this blue, because only on the open screen area. Hopefully that makes sense. There are a few little specks here and there that you could totally make sure you get covered. And this kind of has a little bit of the distressed look also, just like the top does. But I'm going to lift this like I did the top so it doesn't dry. See how pretty that is, and how it has little spots here and there. And listen, if I miss your comment, I'll go back and check, since I got my head down working. But whenever you have a large project, be sure to lift it as you go, because you want the wet paste. You don't want it to dry in your screen. So that's why I'm lifting it. And you can see like the little red here and there, or cherry. I'm saying red. Hey, from Pasadena. Is that Pasadena, Florida? Hello. A couple of y'all said you were it was getting freezing. Hopefully it's not now. Hopefully you can see. I needed this wide open space, and I want y'all to be sure to see what I was doing. Alright, so now I'm going to get off any excess. Put it back into my jar. Just like this. If y'all never use paste, it's so amazing. And then here's our finished piece. But see how I have a little space right here? So I'll wrap these stars around right there. And then I'll take this to my sink and clean it. But right now I'm just going to put it on this backer sheet. And put it over here, oops, so I'm not getting stuff everywhere. All right, let's get this dry. I'm gonna kind of hold it up. The word today is door, because I'm gonna put this by my door. And you can see these little red spaces. They're meant to be there. Thanks, Victoria. And the paste is made to dry fast, y'all. Thank you, Diane. Diane and Victoria said it's beautiful. Hey from Maine. And Denise, how are you doing from North Carolina? I want to get this. I'm going to put a big bow at the top, but I'm going to put these stars here in the middle. Just kind of wrap them around. Because I want it to look like it's intentional with the spacing. And remember, I'm going to still use the other side as my lemonade sign on it. So I'm not going to glue this. Thank you, Nancy. Yeah, door is the key word, y'all. Scoot this down. And then I'm going to take this and just kind of double it, loop it, because I'm going to tie this in the middle. So I'm going to cut it, then I'm going to tie it. I'm going to try to tie it tight as I can. It's got these beads on it, so here we go. Then I'm going to cut these so that it looks kind of like it's having a good time. And not covering up our words. But what do y'all think about that? Cute! Alright, now let's make a big bow for the top. Let me put the lids on this. I don't want my paste to dry out. Clean the transfers, you put them on the wall in the shower. Oh, I just put mine in the kitchen sink. I stand up. And then I gotta clean this. And I'm just using red, white, and blue. Cinchy. And then I happen to have this, so I'm going to use this at the top. And I'm going to cut it the same width as the border, which is about 8 inches. And I'm just going to cut several. I'm going to keep it simple. And then I have this stripe. I'm going to do the same thing. And now y'all, you can totally, and then I think I'm going to throw this in there. I'm just going to bring that out of nowhere. But you can use whatever ribbon you have already. And then I'm just going to stack these. And then I'm going to tie it up with this. But before I do that, I'm going to put some more of this. Doing the same little, I feel like that's kind of like a little fireworks. And I'm almost out of that. I think I got it at Christmas at Hobby Lobby. So I'm going to lay this down. Lay this on top. And then lay this on top. Then I'm going to tie it all together. Yes, door is the key word, y'all. So make sure everything's kind of equal on each side. And I am going to glue this at the top. I'm going to cut these just like I did in the center. Spread them out. Oh, thank you, Victoria. I will tell Jenny. And she may see that. But she watches my lives, so she will probably see that. Thank you so much. And now I'm just dovetailing these. I've got to do something for my front door. But I'm going to go ahead and put this out there by my ferns. Because I know I need to do a couple of rounds or wreaths or something. Because it's May the 4th. And my niece's birthday is toward the end of the month. My sister had all of her children like near holidays. Thanksgiving, Labor Day, Memorial Day. And actually Barry's birthday is Flag Day, so we have a lot of reasons to have the red, white, and blue. Hey, Loretta. Okay. All right. And I'm just going to put this up here in the center. with some hot glue right on top of this star right here. And now, once it's dry, I'll fluff everything out. It's just like a little top hat for her. Oh, thanks, Kim. Oh, the birds are just like, they are having a great time tonight. Hopefully that's dry. Thanks, Mary. All right, y'all, what do you think? Hopefully you can see it. Y'all be sure to sprinkle it out. Let me know what you think. And type door if you want the supply list, and also links to becoming a Perks member, a designer, or a club member. Got it all for you, and then I measured the board too. I hope you love it. I hope I see y'all tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching. Bye now.